Anyway, as I was saying, hopefully that doesn't fuck up the VOD. I'm sorry. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, I'm not worried about getting the most efficient farms right now. I'm worried about getting farms, period. I'll get the basic farms down that will be enough to sustain myself. Once they are no longer enough, I'll upgrade them to either the most efficient farm that I can design, the most efficient farm that I can find online, or somewhere in between. The creeper farm needs tons of wood, and you have tons of millions of gunpowder for rockets. I've built such a thing before. I'd have to build it over there. Either way, I need the iron farm before I build a creeper farm, because I'm gonna need hoppers and minecart rails, minecart hoppers, and all that shit. I'm really annoyed that I can't sleep yet. The sun is setting. Or is it rising? I think it's setting. Is it rising? Setting. 32 hoppers is all you need. Yeah, but if you haven't noticed, I don't have that much iron. This is like all of my iron right here. 47 blocks. This much iron. That's why the iron farm is a top priority. That's a stack of hoppers. No shit. But I'm gonna need it for other shit. I'm gonna have to run a rail line from the villager breeder over there into spawn chunks. That's gonna be like 600 blocks long. I'm gonna be building most, if not all, of the farms that I'm gonna be building shortly from memory of farms that I built like literal years ago. I gotta clear all of these trees. Then I'll have to go around clearing lava and water and stuff. We're gonna have to run some TNT dupers. TNT dupers won't be for a while. It'll be after I build the iron farm here. For right now, I need to clear this and then figure out exactly where spawn chunks are. I know that you can technically use campfires instead of magma blocks. Spawn chunks are always loaded. I explained this yesterday, but I'll explain it again. Within spawn chunks, which is a 19 chunk by 19 chunk area around the spawn point, all chunks are constantly loaded within those 19 by 19 chunks. And then a extra chunk out in every direction are the redstone chunks, where entities no longer have AI, but the redstone will always work there. Period. Yeah, you can make chunk loaders, but why do that when I can just use the spawn chunks that are going to be loaded no matter what? Spawn chunks are going to be loaded no matter if I have a farm there or not. The only thing that can cause spawn chunks to not load is some very, very specific circumstances in almost all of those circumstances, you'd have to be in a different dimension. But yeah, you're gonna wanna, if you're planning on doing a bunch of redstone stuff, having your spawn chunks as a perimeter is very, very useful. Especially if you're planning on doing redstone. Is very sensitive redstone is, it should never be unloaded. Let me quickly do some math real quick. So, when I finally finish my full perimeter, as I said, we're going to be blowing everything up within an area down to bedrock. But we're going to start small and slowly expand it. The end size of the perimeter will have an area of almost 500 million blocks. It will have over 100 strongholds within it. It's completely unnecessary, but I want it, so I'm gonna do it. As long as I don't die, I can do it, so. It's gonna take literal years, though. It will literally take years running the fastest TNT dupers. Okay, pause. Literally, if I clear all the liquids in the area, which I'm gonna have to clear multiple oceans, even if none of that liquid was there, it would take over a year to clear like a singular line before the TNT dupers would go back. The TNT dupers are not like hypersonic machines that break hundreds of millions of blocks a second. They are pretty fucking slow. I could dig a 2000 by 2000 block perimeter all the way down to bedrock from height limit before a set of TNT dupers would finish destroying everything in that 500 million block area. That is how big of an area it is. Within said area, we'll be practicing terraforming and building and having a bunch of farms and shit. It'll be great. Okay, music back. I'm gonna go more towards 0-0 instead of clearing a bunch of this shit. Da-da. 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 Ba-da-da. Da-da. Da-da. Ba-da-da. Ba. How much wood we getting? We are clearing like we're clearing like 100 blocks in every direction from 0-0 to try and help find spawn chunks.
Crackhead!
God damn it. You're a fucking crackhead. I updated Optifine. Two new preview versions of Optifine came out today. I wonder how much I can fit within spawn chunks. It doesn't matter what the base looks like. The base is gonna get blown the fuck up. Anyway, the perimeter is definitely going to take forever, but one of the reasons why it's going to take forever is because I'm not going to do it all within one version, because I don't want to fuck myself over by not being able to generate new chunks. I mean, I mean, I could make a railgun to shoot me, like, a couple 100,000 blocks. Which would definitely need me to hold totems every time I'd use it. To get to new chunks. But that's a bit extreme. I don't think you really understand how big of a perimeter it's going to be. Even if I traveled through the nether, even if I made the railgun in the fucking nether, it would still take quite a bit to travel that far. My perimeter is 100 in every direction from spawn. No. The perimeter is going to be... Let me pull it up again. The perimeter is going to be... Well, okay, so I'm going to go from this corner to that corner, the exact opposite corners. It'll be double positive 21,248 to double negative 21,248. Which will end up being a 451,477,504 block perimeter. That will be the area of the perimeter. And that much of an area will be completely down to bedrock. Yeah, that is the limit. That is the, was it 7th or 8th? That's either the 7th or 8th ring of strongholds. Our starter perimeter is going to be within spawn chunks. We'll include redstone chunks, so that'll be 21 chunk by 21 chunk. Which is, you just multiply 16 by 21, and then multiply that by itself. And that means that the area of a spawn perimeter within redstone chunks as well would be 112,896. That is the area of a spawn perimeter. Okay? We will then eventually expand it to the first rank of strongholds, which will mean that it will go to about 2,400 blocks out in every direction. You see, the entire reason why such a big perimeter is necessary is because I'm a petty bitch. That's the only reason why it's necessary. Because if I make something that big, then it's the biggest that anyone's ever done it. And I'm a petty bitch and I want to do the biggest one. I could technically do it so I'd fucking mine out the entire goddamn world, but that's a bit too extreme because I don't want to mine out a couple 100 billion blocks. I mean, it's realistic that I can do it. It's just gonna take a while. Expensive. You know my goal in old school RuneScape, do you not? I share that goal with many a different game. I like to complete games in whatever way I say completing it is. I don't care if it takes me 5 seconds or 5 decades. Yeah, this is a little different. Because even if I do the fucking 450 million block perimeter, then it's still not the best anyone could ever do. Because someone could always just do the entire fucking world. But I'm not doing the entire world because that's too absurd. Because if I did the entire world, one, the TNT dupers would take literal decades to fucking mine it. And two, I wouldn't be able to use all of that area, period. Expensive. Why do you think I'm playing Minecraft and not old school RuneScape? Why do you think I want to get other games? I play other games. I don't just play this. I have not touched this world off stream. A good way to keep yourself from burning out is playing other games. So I'm going to be playing the new Amnesia when it comes out, hopefully. And I want to learn Dwarf Fortress and Crusader Kings 3 and 100 other games. I have over 100 games on my Steam wishlist. I'd like to learn to play a lot of those, or just play through them at least once. If you ever ask people how they don't burn out on a game, like if you ever go ask someone like fucking, I don't know, anyone that's been doing YouTube or Twitch for literal years playing just the same game, how they don't burn out, their answers are always that they play other games or that they keep doing more and more absurd shit to see how far they can push the game because it's funny. That's how you don't burn out, is doing those two things. Push a game to its limit, and if you can't find its limit, then you push harder. You see, the issue with Minecraft is you're not pushing the game to its limit when you build insane shit. You're pushing your computer to the limit. Minecraft doesn't really start to break down anywhere, at least not that I've seen. It's your computer that ends up dying, not Minecraft. So, how do we make Minecraft break down? I mean, you can start by doing shadow items. You could build chunk loaders in every chunk to have the entire world loaded at all times. But then that's still not going to push Minecraft to its limit. That's just going to kill your fucking computer. Okay, we've cut a big path through the hillside. The largest perimeter that I know of is, I believe, 15 million blocks in area. So how do you beat a 15 million block area? It's easy. Just make a 15 million block perimeter, and then you've easily beaten I'm about to sneeze. Ow. The reason why I've not burnt out on Minecraft after playing I don't know how many hours at this point in this world is simply because I've not played it off stream, which means that I've not been able to get done nearly as much as I'd wanted to. But on top of that, I've been playing other things. Like, for the first time in literal years, I've been playing Skyrim. I've never completed everything in Skyrim. I've done almost every side quest, and I've done basically every main quest, but I've never done the Civil War. So that's a very good way for me to not burn out, because I can just play Skyrim, because it's something that I've never finished. Because the reason why I never finished it was due to the fear of missing out. I felt like if I chose a side in the Civil War, or in the Paarthurnax dilemma, that I would be missing out on a random absurd number of side quests. I don't know if there's side quests that are things that you just cannot do anymore when you choose to be a Stormcloak, or side quests you can't do anymore if you choose to be whatever, or if you choose to save to not kill him, or if you choose to kill Paarthurnax. I don't know this stuff. I don't want to know this stuff. There probably isn't, but That's what's kept me from doing stuff like the Civil War for literal years. At this point, actually, it's been almost a decade, hasn't it? Or maybe over a decade at this point. Do, do, do. Okay, we've cleared out a good chunk. I think... Okay, let me quickly grab this, and then equip this. I think we spawned somewhere around there, or over in here. I honestly cannot remember where exactly we spawned. I mean, I can go over to the YouTube, go to my channel, and look at the first episode of Hardcore, the first VOD. Mute the tab. Don't want to hear myself. Hearing myself would be awful. Let's see if this can help me find our spawn chunk. We spawned in the snowy area on top of a tree. I think we spawned right around here. Yeah, right here, it looks like. So we're gonna spend this dirt marking where I'm pretty sure we spawned. There. We've cleared a good chunk of land. It's gonna get blown the fuck up anyway. Bum bum ba da, da. From the looks of it, we spawned like right here on this block or this block of the tree. So if I get rid of this tree, and then get rid of all the surrounding trees, I should be able to go yeet something into the end portal in the end. Come back here and see something. I'm gonna wait for all the leaves to despawn, and I'm gonna wait. It should be somewhere in this area. Do 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 da da da. Do, do, ba, da, da. Do, do, do. Okay. So yeah, that's 0, 0. That's our probable spawn point. I could be wrong. Hopefully that is our spawn chunk though. There's the pigs that I trapped. We would be living like right there on that island that's cleared right there. If I didn't find that village. But I found that village that was like right next to spawn. Like immediately after trapping those pigs. Our axe is taking a beating. The knockback really helps with taking out creepers and keeping them from blowing up in your face. Okay, we've cleared a pretty good chunk of land. That is our probable spawn point. The next thing that we want to do is elytra on real quick. From here, we should cut through to here, and then cut here and clear all of that. And with all that done, where did I put all the paper that I had? Nowhere, I guess. Okay. That's a good number of trees still to go. And then I gotta clear basically all of this. I'm basically clearing the entire fucking biome of trees, which is really fucking annoying. Because all it would have taken for me to not have to do this was to spawn in a plains or a desert or literally anything else. Literally anything else. Can I see it from here? No, I can't. Because it's here. We're gonna clear the border. There's a Pidgeot in chat, I want it. Not gonna waste the Ultra Ball on it. A fucking Pokeball will be plenty good enough. If it gets away, it gets away. Bum, 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 So, next is that swath of trees. Okay. There's a snow fox. Yeah, there's a good swath of trees that still needs to be cut down. Possibly the hardest part of what we're going to be doing is going to be obtaining bedrock for specific builds. I know of a few ways to obtain bedrock. The issue is I don't know if they work in the newer versions. And on top of that, I don't know if they work in single player. And that's a big issue, because if they don't work in single player, or they don't work in this version, then I don't know any way to get Bedrock, and Bedrock is kind of useful. Both as a building block and as... What does that fox have in its mouth? What do you have? I don't know what it has. I mean, I guess the only way that I'd be able to find out is if I had sweet berries, but I don't have any on me. Okay. I'm so tired of cutting down trees. Once I clear a swath of trees until I can see the clearing over there from on top of that, with no trees in the way, then I will need to go to the end. I need to go find a coral reef too. God damn it. Because I need to find a coral reef so that I can make TNT dupers. They're necessary. Let's get cutting. They're not going to cut themselves down. Da-da-doo. Whoopsie. I like keeping the wood game. So no, I'm not gonna throw it the fuck out. I feel sick. Like, I actually feel fucking sick again. Oh, God. I don't like that I felt sick so often recently. It fucking sucks. Bum ba da dum, da 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 do do do, ba da da do do do, ba da do, ba da da do do do, ba da da do. Where'd the banner guy go? Oh, he's down there. Good. There's a witch down there too. If he's down there, that's good. That means that I don't have to deal with any raids or any of this bullshit. Okay. I've cleared a nice swath of land. Ow. Perimeter, in essence, is just a big asshole. But, the issue with perimeters isn't that they're not doable on Bedrock. They're very much doable on Bedrock. I don't know if the TNT dupers that people use in Java are doable on Bedrock, but I don't see why they wouldn't be. I don't know, their pistons are kind of fucked, so there's a good chance that they could just not work. Anyway, the issue isn't anything to do with the perimeter itself. The issue is to do with Bedrock Edition not having spawn chunks or redstone chunks. Like, it does not matter what the fuck you do. There is no spawn chunks. There are no chunks that are always loaded in Bedrock. Yeah, I can see the clearing fully. Okay. Okay, so we could clear more, or we could go test to see where the spawn chunks are. God damn it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fucking land on the singular block. Okay, we have to wait for shit to despawn around here. In the meantime, I guess I'll go clear some of this shit. I'll pick up the seeds and just take them with me. It's fine. These right here, I hate. I hate tall grass. I hate it so fucking much. We're just gonna go around picking up shit instead. People are surprised that the opinion that tall grass and ferns and all this shit are just things that people don't like. Like, I'm pretty sure back in the day, it used to be normal to hate these things. People just grew to tolerate them or even like them over time. See, I'd make an awful builder because I absolutely despise tall grass and the shrubs and all this shit. Oh yeah. An easy way to tell is to drop some glass bottles. Because glass bottles are nothing that is something that I've never thrown out anywhere near spawn. We're basically there now. Here we are. Okay, let's quickly look. In here, the end portal is at 8:37, 11, 14:55. 8:37, 11. It's this way. 8:37. $837. No, 1455. Ooh, hey, diamonds. Okay, then it wants me to go down. To negative 24. No, it wants me to go up. Okay. Throw out a bunch of random bullshit that doesn't matter. Okay. I'll be right back. I need to really use the restroom. Okay. So, now, throw the bottles. I'll even throw a diamond ore in. We'll sleep and then we'll go look for them. Wrong one. There they are. It is this chunk here. In this corner of this chunk. Okay. Okay, F3G. We have oh my god, there was a Salamence again. Fuck. I didn't see it. I was too busy. Fuck. Okay. F3B, let's hide the hitboxes now. There. That's 0, 0. Okay. So now we know exactly where spawn is. This right here is our spawn chunk. We then take this, and now we... There we go. This is our spawn chunk, and that shows us the limitations of our spawn chunk. Okay. So the next step from this would be... This would be the center of our spawn chunk, correct? That's the exact center of our spawn chunks. We then need to go 21 chunks in every direction. I am curious to see. So, this is one chunk. Two chunk. Three chunk. Four chunk. 5 chunk. 6 chunk. 7 chunk. 8 chunk. 9 chunk. Ten chunk. 11 chunk. 12 chunk. 13 chunk. Let me double check that it's 21. We're at 12 chunks, right? I can't remember, but I'm going to say that it's 12. Yeah, it's 21. So 12 out of 21. So this will be, what, 13? I can recount them later. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. End of spawn chunks. We'll come back with a sign later and do that. So this will be 20. And this is 21. End of redstone chunks. Then there is the border area, which can do a few things. Okay, let's double, triple check this. First things first, let's head back home. Our home is literally right over here. Our home is within spawn chunks, I'm pretty sure. Meaning that we can build our iron farm here, which saves us a lot of iron. Okay, so I need signs. I have signs somewhere. Where the hell are they? There they are. Pause the music. Pause the game. I'm not going to be looking at chat for a second or two. I'm going to be paying very close attention to make sure that I get this right. So 22 is the center spawn chunk. So 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, so we're in 31 right now. 31 is spawn chunks, so this is the end of spawn chunks. So that's the end of spawn chunks there. We go one more, and this is the end of redstone chunks. Okay, and then this right here is the border. Everything past this point does not matter. The border can do a few things, but it can't do a lot. So I don't think our home base is in spawn chunks. I very much miscounted because it's half one way, half the other way, which, yeah. It would have been 10 chunks each way. If it did extend this far, that would have been great, though. Sadly, it does not. Okay, we've now marked it out. Next, we need to mark out the other 3 cardinal directions. Ba-da-da-da-da-do-do. Yeah, I miscounted because I was counting the wrong number. I was supposed to be counting. You count the number minus 1 divided by 2 in each direction. So I just need to go 10. When I go 9, that's the end of spawn chunks. When I go 10, that's the end of redstone chunks. And when I go 11, that's the border. That's the edge of the border. So now I will go do it this way. So this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. This is the end of spawn chunks here. At 9. Okay, one more, and this is redstone chunks border. One, two, three. End of redstone chunks. Then Borderlands. Okay. Now we go back. Okay. Next we go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7. 8. End of spawn chunks. And then this is redstone chunks. And then the Borderlands is right here. Everything past this post in this chunk and further basically deloads. It's normal. They do not stay loaded. Okay. Okay, next is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the end of spawn chunks. Next is redstone chunks. And then we're in the Borderlands. Okay. But yeah, that is that basically done. The next step is to mark the corners of it, and then we're going to end up needing some other stuff. Mostly obsidian, some coral. We're going to need coral fans, we're going to need obsidian, we're going to need some TNT. We're going to need to flatten that mountain. Or just doesn't matter. That mountain's also going to get flattened. I need to just make sure that I am about 21 to 25 blocks above the highest point is in this area. So, if I up my render distance to 21 chunks, from here, we have now rendered all of spawn chunks. All of redstone chunks, everything. Everything you see here needs to be absolutely bulldozed down to bedrock. All this water needs to go. Everything. Now, what I want to know is... So, from here... Yeah, look. This is the border. This isn't even redstone chunks. So we'd need to build our farm at least over near this lava pool for it to be within the good chunks. And always be functioning. So yeah. We're gonna need some rails. It's gonna suck. Somewhere around that little island there, and now somewhere around there, is the corner of spawn. Literally, this village generated just outside of spawn. Literally just outside of spawn. Which really does suck. It makes everything harder than it had to be. Because now I'm going to have to build a bunch of stuff. Mostly minecart stuff. We're going to have to power the rails with redstone and blah blah blah. Drag villagers one by one over to the iron farm. We're going to need 16 villagers, and we have 10. So I think I'm going to move 8 of the villagers, and then I'm going to set up a minor villager breeder, and then I'm going to move all the villagers into the iron farm. Which is going to be a very, very tall task. The iron farm will eventually get blown the fuck up and completely decimated. The farms that I want to get are... I want to get an automatic sugarcane farm, a automatic creeper farm, and an iron farm. Those are the 3 base farms that I really would like to have within spawn chunks. Whether they are actually well-made farms or not. I might download Carpet so that I can design an iron farm later. For the time being, it's not necessary since we're just going to build a basic iron farm by memory. But I think I'm going to download the Carpet mod and design an iron farm. I know what I need to know to be able to design one to reach basically peak efficiency, and I have a design in mind for it. And if the design works, then we should be able to get for... This is a design for a non... It's a non portal farm. because I don't feel like going to mine obsidian for the next week. It wouldn't take a week, it would take like a day to get enough obsidian to build a portal-based farm. But the design that I have in mind doesn't require portals. And if it functions the way that I think it'll function, it should have pretty good uptime. It won't be 100% efficiency because it's not a portal-based farm, but it should be like 99.99%. Because the idea is basically I'm going to have 4 cells of villagers, and I'm going to take into account their spawn range for iron golems. Their range for spawning in iron golems is 32.3 blocks. So we're going to have a pod here, and then about 30 blocks in the corner we'll have the platform for the golems. And then for every corner we'll have that. And that should mean that with the 16 villagers, we should have constant iron golems if we design it right. And then we have the water streams push them into the middle. None of the villagers can sense them in the middle, so then we drop them down into the killing chamber. If you kill an iron golem, it makes, as far as I'm aware, it makes villagers sad, makes them spawn less golems. That might not be a thing. I don't know. But if it works, it should be a pretty good farm. The idea for how we're going to move them is we'll have a little 2x2 of spawnable blocks. The rest of the platform will be blue ice. Because blue ice is a lot slipperier than normal ice or even packed ice. Hey, Jason. So, that's the idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go fly over to the corner, to the edge pieces, and I'm gonna do the corners real quick. F3, it is negative 239. Negative 239Z. Redstone chunks. So this next one should be 223x. So now we go to 223, negative 239, and build a pillar there. So now negative 239, which is still a bit away, right here. And then it is 223 right here. 1, 2, 3. That is the absolute corner of the Borderlands. If I then do this and go here, that is the corner of the redstone chunks. And then if I go another one in, this is the corner of the spawn chunks. Is this the Borderlands? It is. So the Borderlands here are 127Z. So now we go to 127.223. 127.223. This right here. 1, 2, 3, and then I'll cut down this tree so that it's easily visible. We'll cut down that tree too because it's just too close. There. That is the corner. Now we go from here in a chunk. 1, 2, 3. That is now the redstone chunk marked. And now this is spawn chunks. Okay. And here's the Borderlands. The Borderlands are where? Negative 143. X. So now we go to 127 as well, which is over that way. 127 is here. 127Z, negative 143. This is the corner of the Borderlands. We then go in a chunk. That's the redstone chunks done. And then we go in another chunk. And it's this tree right here. Okay. So that's spawn chunks dealt with for this corner. Trying to get rid of all the trees that have connected leaves is a bitch to do. There, good enough. Okay. So now we need to go to negative 239Z and negative 143X. That's our next pit stop, which is over this way. 239. It's this chunk here. Two 143. Yep, it's this one right here. Okay, and then you go in a full chunk. Then I go in another full chunk. Now that's all the important things marked. All of that needs to be flattened to the borderlands. But I'm gonna need to know where the actual spawn chunks are. So, as well as all of these markings that I just did, I then need to... Hi, Sarah. On top of all of the markings that we just did, I'm gonna need to go up to like world limit or put the corners into a thing. Into a little notepad so that I know exactly where all of the different boundaries are. It's been 4 minutes since you sent that message. I have not been paying attention. Do 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 da. Do, do, do. We basically need to flatten an entire goddamn chunk. That's how much we need to do. From here to... From the negative 239, negative 143 to positive 223, 127. We need to flatten around 250, 300 blocks. Or is that 400? Wait. No, that's about 300, 350 blocks in each direction. I mean, it's quite easy. I can just do this. 16 multiplied by 22. Or is it 23? It's 23. 368 blocks in every direction from there. But at least we know where spawn chunks are now. What the fuck? Something just like fell in my fucking eye. Ow. What the fuck? Fucking hell. Something fell on me and I didn't know what it fucking was. Anyway. Either I start mining this by hand, or I go look for fucking a coral reef. Those are my options here. Either way, I need to get rid of all of this. Ice. The best way to get rid of water? Definitely this. Because I can get rid of this water a hell of a lot faster with my pickaxe than I ever could with a sponge. Which is one of the perks of being in a cold biome. One of the very few perks. That and this ice will actually be very useful later. Because I can make blue ice out of this ice. And then I can use the blue ice at my farms. This is going to be an issue, though. Big ass underwater cavern. Nice. Fuck out of the goddamn way. Yum 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 yum. We've lowered the water level by a whole block. God damn, this is gonna take a bit, but the mining of the ice overall will be faster. The issue is the water turning to ice is going to take a long time. Luckily, these are spawn chunks, so it's not like we have to be here for them to turn. Oi, oi. Damn. Nope. Didn't get it. Okay. This cave right here is actually going to be a pain in the ass. Look at how much water is in here. This right here is single-handedly going to be the biggest pain in the ass in the entire process. Yeah, it goes all the way down to Deep Slate. I mean, technically speaking, I can do the bombing runs over it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. That'll get rid of the ice, would it not? Oh god, I just fucked that. I just wanted to clear at least a little area. This right here is the only piece of water that will not freeze if we're not near it, because it's in the border area. I'm pretty sure that it won't freeze anyway. It might. I'm not absolutely certain. Okay. There. That is good now. Yeah. Some sponge would be nice. Even if the sponge overall was, even if we mostly harvested the ice, because this is nice, this is ice, this is decent for, you know. Anyway, we could make an ice farm because we're in a snow biome. Ooh. Anyway, there's a lot of bullshit. Alright, everything behind that needs to be placed by hand. Okay. This is Borderlands. Stuff does not happen here, pretty much. Did I ever turn back? No, I didn't. Anyway. Where did that drowned even go? Down there. He just decided it was his time, I guess. It's slowly happening. The issue is the fucking entirety of that goddamn cave. I wish it wasn't there. Uh... We're just gonna place ice in the rest of this and then just mine that up. I'll get a touch less ice doing this, but it'll be slightly faster and I don't have to go find an ocean monument to conquer. I know where one ocean monument is. Ice. Gotta be some chilly ass water with this much ice in it. The water level is slowly dropping. Nowhere near as fast as I would like. Does it pack in a 2x2 or a 3x3? It's a 3x3. Oh god. All I need to do is bring a door and some water breathing potions. And then I get sponge. I also need to go find a jungle, a bamboo forest in a jungle. Why? Because I really do need to I need bamboo for scaffolding. Scaffolding is very, very, very useful. How far down do we have to go before we hit this? 1. That gets rid of some of the water. That's why I did it. Alright, we're gonna go make all this ice into blue ice and store it. And then I guess we're gonna go look for. We're not gonna go clear the ocean monument, I don't think. Maybe. What I want to really go find is a coral reef. Blue ice, packed ice, and ice. We have over a stack of blue ice. Cold ocean, deep ocean. Ocean, deep ocean. Warm ocean, warm ocean, warm ocean. Lukewarm ocean. Oh god, what the fuck? Bamboo. There we go. We found bamboo. Whilst we are here, I would like to grab some cocoa beans and a sapling or two. Possibly 4. Cocoa beans. Do, do, do. Give me a sapling. Do, 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 do. Give me another sapling. Bald trees. Okay, cool. Ooh, a savannah and a shipwreck? The shipwreck's useful. Coast armor trim. Okay, suspicious stew. I'll take the wheat, and I'll take the paper and gunpowder as well. Everything else is meh overall. Buried treasure map. I'll take the compass and the paper. Okay. Now we're good. We need to head west. Am I facing west? Facing east. West is this way. Da, 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 do, da, 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 do, do. Excuse me? Oh, it's further back. It is here. Water breathing potions. Okay. Yeah, this is a lukewarm ocean. We're looking for a warm ocean. Because that should be where all of the stuff is that we're wanting. That's a shipwreck. Huh. We're having issues finding the thing. Buried treasure map? That's good. Oh. It's over this way, is it not? Yeah, it is. There's a coral reef. We found what we were looking for. We found it! Along with a desert and a mesa. This is fucking amazing. So, 982 negative 2,745. Coral Reef Desert Mesa. Anyway, now it's time. We want some of those, and I believe that it's the fans that we want. We might want some of the fucking... Oh, these are fans too. Okay. Doesn't matter which color. I'm just trying to grab all one color because if I don't, then they wouldn't stack. Is this a desert? Or is this a beach? This is technically a desert. We should get going back home in a second. Our Elisha's not looking that good, but I do want to check and see. We're gonna collect a bit more before we leave. There is one right there. Okay. We're gonna collect a little bit more. Okay. We have half a stack, and that makes me happy. Notch apple. I'm surprised that I even got that. I was coming in here not hoping for that. I was coming in here hoping that I could get the other thing, the armor trim. That's our first notch apple of hopefully many. This is why I wanted to know where a desert was. Camels! I have a camel. Ooh, can I... Hold on. Camel. That camel's nice. We need to go about 3,000 blocks back. do, do. I'm not ready to go fight the Elder Guardians yet. I mean, I 100% am. There's two right here. Hold up. I'm taking a screenshot of my... coordinates. And we're basically back. We just flew 3,000 blocks like it was fucking nothing. There's the coast armor trim. We got a few hearts of the sea while we were gone. We have the stuff for the TNT dupers. We got some sea pickles and a bunch of other shit. Very useful. Very good. There. Now, okay. Whew. Okay, that's fun. Put the carrots up. Okay. So we have the stuff for the TNT dupers now. I think. Not certain. I've never made a TNT duper. But I'm pretty sure that that's basically everything that we needed. If need be, we can just head on back, grab some more shit from the coral reef. But I'm pretty sure you just need some dead coral fans. Pretty sure that was the hardest thing. I think we need slime blocks too. Which, we have some slime. Do we have enough for slime blocks? We have 8, and it's 4, right? Oh god, it's 9. We need to go grind some slimes, but we've not found a fucking swamp. There's a slime chunk somewhere around here. What chunk is it? Hell if I know. Ow. Frozen River. Snowy Taiga. So this is a river. But this right here is Taiga. Taiga, river. Taiga, river. Taiga, river. If it would have generated the river cutting into there without like all the overhang, then I'd be fine with taking it down. I guess we should take on the fucking Elder Guardians, shouldn't we? One notch apple. We're doing well on golden carrots, but I need to stop using my gold. Because I need the gold for the powered rails. I need to think. So, I'm going to start doing the spawn perimeter before I make a farm. Because I know that I can. And I know making the spawn perimeter will make the iron farm, and it'll make whatever farms that I end up making work better. Especially the creeper farm. So, I want to make the farms, I want to make the perimeter, and then I want to make farms. I can then expand the perimeter, and destroy the farms, and replace the farms with better farms. Ah, you bitch. We won't be able to open that chest with the cat on it, so we want to put the cat on the furnace. Putting the cat on the furnace won't hinder a damn thing, but it'll keep the cat from getting pushed by the golems, which is what we want. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what to do right now. Oh my god, you can go forward by jumping backwards and deploying Elytra. Anyway. I'm gonna kill the Elder Guardians. That's prep. I'm not doing it today. I'll do it tomorrow. But like, I really just don't want. I don't know what to do because I know that I need to do this. Water breathing potions. I can bring my strength pot and an instant health. I can bring all of the instant healths. They don't matter. Okay. And then there's two possible things that we can use while we're underwater. We can either use a door, or we can use... We have a normal door. We don't. Lucky for me, I know where to get a normal door. So, we have a door, we have a bunch of potions, we have water breathing, and we're in full netherite. We have all of our weapons. We could not be more prepared to go take on the Guardians. I don't want to take on the Guardians right now, though. I don't even want to do it today or tomorrow. It's just gonna be like fucking 15 minutes. It's gonna be slightly nerve wracking, and then I'm gonna spend like 20-30 minutes looking for the room with the sponges just to realize that neither of those monuments have any sponge. Okay. Anyway, I think I might be done for now. Because this is gonna take a long time, and I need to be in a better mood to do this. May at least do a tiny bit of prep work. We're about to come out on the other side. There. There. Then it goes on for another like 125 blocks that way. But this is a tunnel that is denoting where it is. Which is ass, because I have to drain this as well. Oh my god. Yeah, this is why I'm not in a good mood about this. We're gonna want sponges. Fuck. To be honest, it really does not matter if I shovel this or not. It's gonna get blown up. No matter what the fuck I do. I need to stop feeling so fucking sick. This fucking sucks. I'm not going to be so stringent on materials like I was in Terraria. If anyone's wondering what I'm talking about, there's a video called like Eating the World or something on the YouTube channel. It shows off my progress over the past few years of on and off playing Terraria, mining up the entire world. In that world, I've collected every single block that I have ever mined and put it into a chest. And I'm slowly eating the entire world. The goal was to eventually destroy the entire world and then slowly build it back. as a custom world. But that shit takes time, and I'm not going to sit there and do nothing but that for like a year. Anyway, I'm done. Tomorrow, we're going to go take on the Guardians. We're going to get some sponge. Hopefully, we get the template drop from the Guardians. Then, on top of that, we're then going to come back. We're going to drain the water within spawn chunks, within the border area of spawn chunks, and in. All the water gone. And then we're going to set up TNT flying machines and start doing that. And then, the day after that, we might not be done with the TNT flying machines. I might do those the day after tomorrow. But the day after, whenever I finish that, we are going to go and build the farms. Basically, build a villager breeder over in the spawn perimeter to prep for the iron farm. All of this is prep for the iron farm because I want the iron farm in spawn chunks. I want a constant flow of iron. That's the entire reason why we're building the spawn perimeter now. It'll eventually get expanded all the way out to the innermost ring of strongholds and blah 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 blah, all that shit that I said at the beginning of the stream.